CarePatrol calls itself a partner in senior care solutions, providing free and valuable guidance when determining the best options for families looking for safe and appropriate housing for those they love. But the organization goes beyond that in so many ways, really establishing relationships with their clients. And today, we're talking about Veterans Day and serving our vets all year long. We've got Lauren and Nick bookending Brittany. She's the flight coordinator for Talent Out on our flight. You guys are both with CarePatrol. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So talk to me a little bit about, this is a passion project for you. Why veterans and helping these clients is so important?
Yes, working with veterans it's very important to me. My grandfather served in World War II. My father is also a veteran, and I also have some active duty family members. So working with veterans is very important to me. As a care transition manager at CarePatrol, I want to see that all of our veterans that need care are receiving the benefits that they deserve.
Wonderful. And so that brought you in with Honor Flight. So talk to us a little bit about Honor Flight for those who aren't familiar, what it is.
Sure, absolutely. Honor Flight is a national organization. Technically, it's a 501c3, and we primarily serve World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veterans. That is our focus right now. Talent Out Honor Flight is the southwestern hub of that national organization. So we serve the 16 southernmost counties of Michigan, and there are actually 2 other honor flights within Michigan that serve the other counties of Michigan. So we're based out of Portage, and that's who we serve.
Yeah, and talk about what it's like to go on an honor flight journey, what it's like for these veterans, what it's like for the people who go along with them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's difficult really to describe too much unless you've been on an honor flight, but at the end of the day, it's really just helping these veterans get the closure and the healing that they need and that they deserve from their service. You know, we've all heard the stories of what it was like, and then to be able to provide that opportunity to those veterans who may still be hurting and they don't even know that they're still hurting is just, it's incredible. It's mind-blowing, and it's humbling. It's so humbling to experience that.
Absolutely. Lauren, talk about, you've been on an honor flight too, and you partner up with a veteran and walk with them.
Yes.
And what was that like for you?
It was such a special experience. I will never forget it. My grandfather had the honor to be on an honor flight several years ago, which is how I then found Talents Out Honor Flight and had the extraordinary opportunity to join them on their flight this past May with over 80 veterans, and the experience is indescribable. It was amazing. Brings tears to my eyes still thinking about it. So so happy to have been connected with Brittany. She just has such a wonderful, kind, warm heart, and the whole organization, just fantastic people, so very special.
Well, and it goes beyond you just going on the honor flight. I mean, CarePatrol's investing in honor flight. Talk about that.
Yeah, so CarePatrol actually sponsored me to be a guardian on the flight, so just that whole experience to connect with all the different veterans, and it was just a beautiful experience. We laughed together, we cried together. It was amazing, and I'm so grateful for that opportunity and grateful for CarePatrol for seeing the value in that and partnering along with me so I could give back to the veterans. So
wonderful. And Nick, talk a little bit about that and how, you know, the investment of your clients, it goes beyond just going to help them find housing. You guys have some more exciting news to talk about as well. So kind of give us a broad overview.
Yep. No, and you know, we really appreciate what our veterans have done. I think that anybody who has a family member who is a veteran in any of these conflicts, or even outside of conflicts, they don't know the kind of benefits that they've qualified for. And so for us as care transition managers and as a company as a whole, we want to make sure that folks are getting the resources they need to live comfortable lives. Again, they gave so much for their country. So that to us was a no-brainer to sponsor. But in other news, we are having an open house / ribbon cutting / 10-year anniversary. We've been open and running since November of 2013, and it's going to be November 29th from 3 to 6. We have a special guest, State Senator Mark Heising is coming out to help with the ribbon cutting, so we really just want to invite everybody in the community that we've been able to help. If you're curious about what CarePatrol can do for you, we'd love to have you. You can just RSVP at our email address, westernmi.carepatrol.com. we'd be happy to host you.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you all so much for being here and for
Thank you for
sharing your
having
stories.
us.
We really appreciate you not just leading into Veterans Day, but all year long. You want to learn more about Care Patrol, westernmi.carepatrol.com. The phone number there on your screen, 616-773-2085. We'll be right back.